Today we are going to talk about SEO, Search Engine Optimization Basics. With the help of SEO, we can improve the website ranking. Before that, let us see an example. Open Google and search anything, any product, any service. Let us assume that I want to look for, let us say, women jackets, and simply press enter. Afterwards, what you see is some advertisements, some images, and there are some websites that are shown to you on first, second, third positions. So to rank higher at search engines, SEO is required. On the right hand side, we also have some advertisements. Now students, let us modify our keywords. Instead of woman jacket, I am going to write woman jacket, let's say red color, and press enter. Now you can see the options or the screen in front of you have totally changed. Earlier there was coming some other option, now it is coming Amazon.in. How do these changes happen? Have you ever thought? Let me answer this. These changes happen on the basis of SEO, or you can also say this is how SEO works. Now students, SEO is a huge topic. I am again repeating, we are not going to study the complete SEO right now. In case you want to go deeper into the topic, you can refer to our complete SEO course. In today's video, we are only going to understand a plugin that can help us with the SEO part. But before that, you must be aware of what are the benefits of SEO. Foremost of all, there can be more traffic at your website, or I can say that you can get more traffic at your website by the SEO. Whatever product or whatever service that you may have, SEO is really very important. The answer to this why is SEO gets you more traffic at your website, and that also for free. This is really very effective and a free of cost method to get more traffic. So therefore students, the plugin that you install must have 3 features. Foremost of all, sitemap. Now what is sitemap? Sitemap is basically the map which is explained to the search engine after decoding that what your website is all about. For example, my website, my domain is thestudykosh.com. That is entirely about online courses. What will sitemap do? It will make the search engine to understand that what thestudykosh.com is all about. So therefore, a plugin must have a sitemap. All the important upgradations, all the important content is easily recognized by the search engines using sitemap. A plugin must help you in the improvement areas. Now what do I mean by improvement areas? A website has content, it has images, it has different kinds of things that you use in the designing part. So the plugin that you install must help you with the great content for your website so that it really adds value to your website. Last but not the least, multiple features are the greatest requirements. Now students, always choose a plugin that makes sure there is no duplicacy. That means there is no duplicacy in the URLs. Now without wasting any time, let us move ahead and install the plugin. The plugin we'll be installing today will follow the same steps. Go to the dashboard, click on plugins and simply select add new. The 3 steps which are same for every plugin. Then simply search for Yoast, Y-O-A-S-T. There are number of options, but today we'll be installing Yoast SEO, the first option. Very nice star rating, 5 million plus active installations, that is really good enough, and moreover compatibility is suitable. Last updated just a day ago almost. So simply click on install. Once it starts installing, it will take some time. After installation is complete, you know what is the next step, that is to activate the plugin. You can also recall the Yoast SEO by the Y symbol that it has in the image. Now our plugin is installed, it's the time to activate the plugin. So simply click on activate. Once the plugin is activated, it will directly go to the list of installed plugins. Let us scroll down to see where is Yoast. Now you can see the last option, that is Yoast SEO. It has FAQs, premium support, settings, deactivate. Now simply click on settings because we need to configure our plugin also. So the Yoast dashboard appears in front of you. Problems 0, notifications 0. The reason being is that we are new to this plugin and we have just installed that. Next comes upgrade to Yoast SEO Premium. Again, we need not to pay anything for our plugins that we'll be using and we have used. Now if you go to features, it says SEO analysis by default on, readability analysis again on, cornerstone content, it is again kept as on. What is that? Basically students, cornerstone content feature lets you mark and filter cornerstone content on your website. All these terms we'll be studying in content management course, so there are few options that are by default kept as on. We will not make any changes to them. Going further, we have webmaster tools. Once you click on, there are some kind of verification codes of Google, of Bing, etc. We'll not be filling right now. Simply click on configuration wizard. This is the most important part. Once you do that, the first option is environment. Please specify if your website is under construction or already active. Now let us select for option number 1. That is, my site is live and ready to be indexed. Rather than choosing the second option, that my site is under construction, let us choose for the first option and simply click on next. Once you do that, it is asking you the site type, whether it is a blog, an online shop, news channel, small offline business, corporation, portfolio or something else. There are different kinds of options. So for me, I am selecting the option as a corporation. You can select whatever option you want and click on next. Next it says organization or person. Does your site represent a person or an organization? For sure organization. Name of the organization, you need to fill the name of the company here. Provide the organization logo that you can choose the image. Simply click on this button and upload logo. For the Facebook URL, Twitter username, Instagram URL, LinkedIn URL, etc., you have different kinds of options that you can fill and link it to the social media. In case you want to upload the image, simply click on that button. Either select an image from the media library or you can also upload that. So it will appear to you something like this. Now simply click on next. Now students, you can fill these options whenever you are doing these things. Search engine visibility, by default all the options are selected to be yes. For example, search engines should show post in search result, definitely. Pages in search result, yes, I want that. Same is the case with my templates. Also services, case studies, everything. So I'll not change any of these options. I'll keep yes for all of these. And simply click on the next button. Next it is asking you multiple authors. Does or will your site have multiple authors? This means that if you choose no, your author archives will be deactivated to prevent duplicate content. So it is better to keep it as no. So second option is suitable to us. Simply keep it as no and move further. Next comes title settings. Now students, on this page you can name the website or change the name of website. How to do these modifications? Using different separators. There are different kinds of separators that you can use to write anything along with the name. For example, here it is written StudyKosh. I want to write something else, so I can select any of these separators. But I personally prefer and most common separator that we see at internet these days, this is basically the line separator. Open Google and write anything. For example, digital marketing course. So it will show you different kinds of search results. Now see, it is showing me an option with the separator as hyphen. Similarly, on scrolling further, there are line separators. So these are the two kinds of separators that are very commonly used. We also have different kinds of links at the same page that are using different kinds of separators. but the most common ones are the line separators or the hyphen. So therefore, going back to our backend, either use this separator or also you can opt for any one that you want, but I would suggest you use out of these two. So how to use a separator in details we'll be studying further in the coming videos also. So here we just select an option and then simply click on next. So let's keep the title separator as this one and simply I'm going to click next. Once you are done with this, it says continue learning in the form of different kinds of newsletters. It also says you to subscribe. We need not to see these right now, so I'll click on next. Success, you have done it. And yes, it is a success, we have done that. So the plugin is configured, simply click on close. After going to the dashboard, you can simply see in the list on the left side of the dashboard, Yoast will be automatically placed over there. This is the Yoast dashboard from where you can do the changes time to time. So students, this was the plugin for the SEO. It is really simple to install and really simple to configure as well. So this was all about today. See you in the next class with a new topic. Take care, have a great time.